Last time we covered John Wick, so let's keep this Keanu trainer rolling with his directorial debut. Hey there, Internet Best Buddies, and welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Ray, and like I said in the intro, we're going to be covering Keanu Reeves' directorial debut, Man of Tai Chi. I think my grandma does Tai Chi. The story follows Keanu Reeves, a wealthy businessman in China who runs an underground fight club, where if you lose or you disobey, you die. Reeves is being investigated and closely followed by a police officer played by Karen Mok. She's cooperating with a fighter in order to take down Keanu Reeves. After the fighter dies for not ending the life of his opponent, both Reeves and Mok set their sights on Tiger Chen, this Tai Chi student with a very aggressive nature. So the performances from the whole cast are fairly good for the most part. I'm really accustomed and actually really like Keanu Reeves' style of acting. I understand a lot of people don't think he has a style, but I think he's actually really cool. He's a superstar in my book. Also, like I said in my last review, does he not ever age at all? Is he permanently stuck in a 30-year-old's body? There's some really great action and martial arts throughout the movie, which is really good, but I kind of expect that again from Keanu Reeves. The film also looks really good. At times, it's more of a classical martial arts film, and then at other times it has a very stylized underground MMA feel to it. Even though some of the story elements don't really come together all that well, at least from Tiger Chen's perspective, the movie does a decent job of showing a man struggling with his vices and his demons in order to save both his master and his master's temple. A lot of the film is subtitled, which I don't personally have an issue with. I don't mind if something's subtitled, especially if it's in another language. And I don't know if it's a cultural difference for me, but it seems like they kind of switch sporadically between formal language and informal language in the Chinese dialect. The characters also aren't too consistent with sticking with a single language. Some of the Chinese characters will be talking to other Chinese characters, and they'll just switch to English for no reason. Keanu Reeves has this black mask persona that he uses in the film very slightly. I felt it was very underutilized and should have been used a lot more as a means to cover his identity during the more sinister moments that he portrays on screen. There's a fight at the end where Tiger Chen knocks the mask off of Keanu Reeves, and you see Keanu's face, and I felt like that should have been more of a big reveal to Tiger Chen. He sees this character throughout the movie just going into the rings and snapping people's necks, but doesn't realize it's his boss. There are a few scenes that seem out of place and unnecessary and don't add to the plot overall whatsoever. I'm not sure why they're included in the film. Although most of the film features practical martial arts, towards the end of the movie, they just throw in this kind of supernatural element to it, and it really throws off the movie for me. It's a little odd. And then Tiger's character is just able to implement that in the final fight with Keanu Reeves really easily, it seems like. I feel like that's a very advanced technique to basically Kamehameha wave someone, especially Keanu Reeves. He should have been able to block that with his mind. Isn't he still plugged into the Matrix? The ending of the movie also wraps up Tiger's story a little too easily, I thought. Kind of falls out under itself towards the end. So there's a fight midway through the movie where Tiger is fighting these two other martial artists. There's a very unnecessary use of these flashing strobe lights, and it really irritated my eyes. I don't think to a point where I would get a seizure or anything, but they're just very painful for my eyes. So even though I love Keanu Reeves as an actor, and I thought this was a really good first try at directing, I don't really think it hit the mark. Man of Tai Chi gets a 4 out of 10. Martial arts was solid though in the film. I'll give him that. So that's my review for Man of Tai Chi. Again, I really did enjoy the movie, but it as a whole package, it kind of isn't all there. So if you haven't already, go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the content that I put out on my channel. And as a question to you guys, go down and comment. Let me know what your favorite martial arts movie is. Mine would probably be Jet Li's Fearless. I really like that movie. It tells a really good story. I'll review it at some point for you. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Until next time, see ya.